Welcome back. Well, this Giving Hearts Day, you can support a worthwhile nonprofit in the community just by playing pinball. Doesn't get much easier than that. Fargo Pinball, a private pinball club, is going to open its doors to the public on February 13th, which is Giving Hearts Day, and all the money played that day is going to be donated to the Village Family Service Center. Here to tell us more about that is Emily Brooks and Brittany Hogan. To both of you, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So let's start with some pinball. I mean, how'd you come up with the idea for a nice pinball club, and tell us a little bit about it?
So pinball has been my husband and my brother-in-law's passion for years, and they each had their own private collection. And when the original owner of Fargo Pinball decided that he was ready to move on, they approached him and said, could we buy your collection and keep it going? And so they added their collection, and we have about 30 machines usually at the club, and then 4 arcade machines. And we're also at Drecker Brewing Company.
Nice.
And Fargo Billiards.
And so what made you say, hey, we want to team up on Giving Hearts Day with the Village Family Service Center and help out?
Well, we have felt so much support from the community for following our passion for pinball that we want to be able to give back in a meaningful way. And with all of the amazing programs that the village has in supporting our community, we felt that it would be a good match to be able to give back in that way through funding them.
So Brittany, I think most people are familiar with the village, but for people that aren't, give people a little synopsis of it, and then how does a day like this help you guys execute your mission?
Yes, Chris. Great events like this, like Fargo Pinball and Giving Hearts Day, they allow us to raise funds to ensure that our behavioral health services, like our counseling, adoption, credit and debt management, some of our newer programs, like our school-based mental health programs, those can be accessible to all of those in the Fargo-Moorhead community. It also supports our addiction treatment, like First Step Recovery, and youth mentoring through Big Brothers Big Sisters, which are also programs of the village.
Man, you guys are doing a lot of different things. Yep. So for this event specifically, they just need to show up, they can play games basically all day long, and then all the money you guys raise goes right to them?
Yes, so on Giving Hearts Day from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., we're going to be donating all of the funds that come into our arcade and pinball machines directly to the village, and then people can also make separate donations if they like. There will be a therapeutic art activity that I created that people can complete while they're there too. And then also we have sponsorship for machines, and fortunately we already are about 2/3 the way there in getting our machines sponsored for the event. And so we have a few more machines available, and people can contact us if they would like to sponsor a machine. And so that's $25 for a machine sponsorship.
Oh, that's nice. And the beauty about Giving Hearts Day is that you get the funds are matched, right?
Right. Yep, this year we have a little over almost $50,000 in matching funds for that day.
You guys do specifically?
Yes, the village.
Wow. So how does that impact then our community? I mean, how are you going to use that money, and okay, here's where we can use that to make the biggest impact?
Just keep us growing. We've been here for over 128 years supporting the community, so just allows us to keep those programs growing.
All right, we're going to give you the last word. Anything else you want to share?
I hope people can come on out. It's going to be a lot of fun, and there will be some appearance from the North Dakota International Pageant title holders at the event too. So we have some fun things planned, and we look forward to seeing everyone.
And then just remind people where you're located at in case they aren't aware. And
we're 1133 Harwood Drive, and it's on South University across from Cork and Cleaver.
How many games do y'all have now?
Oh my goodness, you'd have to ask my husband. Part of the fun is always getting new games, and then selling out some of the older ones, so we try to keep it fresh.
That's awesome. Thanks so much for being here, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Go check them out again. February 13th, right around the corner, Giving Hearts Day. Great opportunity to see your money go a very long ways to help impact people right here in our community. All right, stick around. We got much more coming up right after this.